Hello, class. First, I'm sorry I couldn't be here today. I didn't realize that I was going to be missing today's lesson, and there are a couple things I just want to explain to you um, in my absence. So, what you're going to be doing today is working on commentary writing. I am going to give you a passage, and I'm also going to give you a planner, and I'd like you to fill out the planner. Use that as a way to kind of compile your notes, and then use that obviously as the basis for your actual commentary. I just want to show you where all of these things are. So scroll down to the Gatsby folder. When you click on the Gatsby folder, you will see item number 12, which is prepare a close reading commentary. And then you're going to watch this video, which I hope you're doing, which means you already found this, which is weird. And then you'll see the actual assignment laid out pretty clearly right here. So first, I've put a link to some of the advice that we came up with yesterday. I've compiled that into a sort of organized document. I have a link here to a graphic organizer that I'd like you to use. And then here I have the passage. It's 39 lines, and you should try to write a commentary of between 500 and 750 words, give or take. I'd like you to spend 1 hour total on this. Like I mentioned yesterday, the reason I want you to spend 1 hour instead of spending 2 hours polishing it is because I'm going to be giving you feedback, and that's going to be the actual exam conditions. So once you read the passage, you'll click on this link, which takes you to an organizer. You will not be able to use the organizer on the actual exam. You can create one yourself and plan that way, but I'm not going to give you an organizer like this. What it does is it breaks down each of the sort of body paragraphs and parts into steps. So you'll see in the introduction, it says you should locate the passage, meaning like where does it take place in the text, briefly explain why it's important, and then try to identify two dominant ideas or aspects that you're going to discuss. That might be the way a particular character is characterized or described. It might be the establishment of a theme. It might be the way Nick's language is used to develop some sort of idea. But you really want to talk about two distinct aspects of the passage. Scrolling down, you'll see in yellow, I have this sort of section which is talking about one of those aspects. So you'll then introduce that idea. Is it about a particular character? Is it about a theme? Is it about the setting? And then you want to have a couple of examples that support the way that particular aspect is developed. You want to use text evidence. You want to try and use literary language and mention specific literary devices. And you want to work your way through that and really show how that idea or aspect is present or developed in the passage. Then you want to repeat that with your second big point. And finally, you can just conclude. A conclusion in a commentary like this can be very brief. I recommend just sort of summing up. But you want to spend most of the commentary dedicated to the close reading and analysis of the language and the small choices Fitzgerald made in the passage. So I don't expect anyone to actually finish this before the end of the period, but I do expect a draft of this for Friday, let's say by the end of Friday. So that's it. You should work on this at home. You should work on this at home, but you shouldn't really be giving it more than, I would say, another half hour or so in order to kind of preserve, the environment in which you'll actually take the assessment. And if you get it to me by Friday, I'll have a chance to take a look at them over the weekend. So that's it. Send me a message if you're confused. I'll try to check messages. I'll be just in a meeting during class, and I'll have access to my computer. Okay. Take care. Good luck.